This is a Kirkendall Barrett presentation, darling.
Feed me, meow, meow, meow.
Because of this podcast, I'm a gay icon.
I'm so hot. I'm so good looking. My salad dressing is amazing.
Like the internet at large, there are things you can do on the internet besides porn, but most of it's porn.
A lifetime of Hallmark.
Well, hello, everybody. It is your favorite day of the week. It is time for another episode of A Lifetime of Hallmark, where we talk about your favorite movies on both Lifetime and the Hallmark channel and try to make sense of them. I am Les Kirkendall Barrett. Hello, Jason Bowers.
Hello, Les Kirkendall Barrett.
And hello, Kurt Fitzpatrick.
Hello, Les Kirkendall Barrett, and hello, Jason Bowers.
Oh my God, you guys, it has been a long time.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Seriously.
We're still here.
Seriously. Well, you know, and life has been happening for us, and, you know,
Sometimes it takes time to get through some of these movies.
Life's intense.
Right? Takes
These
time to
movies
get
are
through some of
intense.
these movies. You know, I got mad at Kurt a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring that up.
Should we air things out now?
A couple things are going on. Well, you guys have been a little mean to me. That's one thing.
What?
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 Look at this message I got. You guys can see this at home. Look at that. That's
a picture
as a
of
result.
Sarah Jessica Parker
Saying F you, Kurt.
It's a very flattering picture of Sarah Jessica Parker.
I was playing around with ChatGPT.
And then you came up with that?
Yes, I was playing around with ChatGPT, and at first I went, make a picture of Sarah Jessica Parker saying F you, Kurt. But it couldn't do her face because I guess of legal reasons.
Yeah.
So it's like, make an animated picture of Sarah Jessica Parker and say F you, Kurt. So that's how that came
This
about.
is because Jason put in our group chat like an Onion article that analysts say Paramount Warner Brothers merger offers best shot at Sex and the City reboot starring Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So that message, I didn't write that. I didn't post that. Jason did. And then you're saying F you, Kurt.
Well, how dare you? Because it all stems from your anger towards Sex and the City.
But I'm also not kind to Sex in the City and just like that.
No, but
yeah, but
you get
Kurt
away with
has
things.
Anger. Kurt has anger towards them. You don't have anger. You're just being Jason towards
I used to
them.
watch Sex and the City. I watched it more than I like it more than Jason does. I just don't like.
Well,
that.
then you turned.
It went too far. Nobody wants to see those movies, and nobody wants to see
on the girls.
And just like that, I'm not going to.
I'm with Kurt here. And frankly, the AI that you used to make that picture, they should have used AI to write some scripts for and just like that. It would have been better.
Oh, how dare you!
Like I'm not for AI taking writers' jobs, but if they're gonna take Eddie,
that's worse than anything I've ever said.
Then I got mad at Kurt because he spoiled Survivor.
Yeah, that. Listen, first of all,
yeah, you did spoil Survivor for Les.
I didn't think you watched the show, and I've been putting in our group chat. I was putting Mike White updates, and at no point did you say, "I know, Kurt. I watched the show." You never said that, so I figured I
said I would hit that when you talked about Mike White.
He did show interest in watching Mike White shirtless.
That doesn't mean
I would hit
watch it. I didn't know that you watched it. I thought
I have been watching Survivor since episode 1. Since season 1. As a matter of fact, years ago, I met Richard Hatch at a party. I've been watching Survivor like the entire time.
Well, I felt bad about spoiling it. I was in the wrong on that. But this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles response, and frankly, that Anna Wintour thing is a little.
No, I stand by that one. I do.
No, Kurt, how dare you? How dare you not know who Anna Wintour is?
Yeah, you just had a blind spot to something that it was very big in pop culture, and you don't want to admit it.
I admit that I didn't know. I admitted that.
But you admit that. But you're trying to say that you didn't know because you don't know anything about fashion, but you know these other big cultural things in fashion that are probably not as big as Anna Wintour is in fashion.
I know what a poodle skirt is. I don't know. I know what a seersucker suit is. Well, okay. So
what did you think of the hats in this movie, Kurt, fashion icon?
Who?
The hats in
the
this
fashion
movie.
Icon?
Well, you are now. You're claiming you know what a
know.
poodle skirt is.
No, I'm glad that we resolved everything. No, but I tell you what, somebody mentioned a flan cake, and that's gotten me excited.
Yeah.
Oh, that did sound good.
Yeah.
I
never heard of such a thing.
Yeah. Oh, I have. Because I lived in Spain, so flan was like a normal dessert for us.
So have we resolved all our differences? Are we everything straightened out?
Well, I guess.
All right, we're good. We're good.
And so good. So by the way, everybody, a reminder: if you don't know, well, if you're new, welcome.
Yeah, hi.
But if you're not new, just a reminder that we are also on YouTube as well. We're current with the time, so we're on YouTube. So I took a look at one of our YouTube our videos, and I was like, oh my God, I need to be conscious of what I look like. I have to remember that, we're on YouTube now, so I just can't.
I'm thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about it before.
What's that?
Can't.
What are you going to do?
No, I was just saying I can't just like be like I used to be and just like throw some glasses on and not comb my hair.
You're Silver Lake Dad, aren't you? Isn't that what you posted online?
Yeah. Okay, so the other day, someone took a picture of me, and I was like, I look like an East Side dad, because I had my dad glasses, and my hair was back in a bun, and I had my beard, and I was like, I look like an East Side dad.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, I see it, and I like that for you.
So I'm like owning it. I'm owning it. I'm owning it.
Now, what's East Side? East Side is part of LA. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But not East LA, but like East Hollywood.
East Hollywood.
Okay.
Like Silver Lake adjacent.
Yeah. Or as I like to say, Silver Lake is basically like the bizarro Santa Monica world. Okay. So like for example, Santa Monica, during the day, you go to yoga and you have like all the yoga moms in their Lululemon. Mm-hmm. In Silver Lake, you also go to or East Hollywood, Silver Lake, you go to yoga at 10 a.m. and all the yoga moms are wearing Lululemon, but they have tattoos.
Okay.
Lululemon.
Yeah. Another fashion thing.
Another thing I didn't know what it is.
So Santa Monica moms go walking down the beach in the morning with their girls and once again in their Lululemon. Silver Lake East Hollywood moms go walking around the reservoir in their Lululemon. So it's basically the bizarro world. Everything's pretty much the same, but just the East Side has tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm now tattooed.
But wouldn't that also couldn't you say the same of people in Venice?
Sure.
The Silver Lake East Side prototype that you're talking about is kind of the Venice prototype, isn't it?
But then Venice is now.
Yeah.
It's
very relatable.
Actually, I would say that.
We got new people listening.
Well, they're learning all about LA.
All right,
Look, we're trying to bring tourism back to LA.
I don't know any of this stuff though.
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah.
Has show business left LA? That's what we're hearing. Like the film and TV business
it's hurting right now.
Sucks at LA.
Leaving?
I think it's potentially on the turnaround right now. There's some things happening that they're making things better, but it's by no means all fixed.
No, and then I have friends who relocated to Atlanta, and they're suffering now too.
The whole country is. It's so much cheaper to do stuff outside the U.S.
Did you hear who's replacing Stephen Colbert?
Well, he's not
Byron
replacing
Allen,
Steven.
right?
Yeah,
Byron. It's the Byron Allen Comics Unleashed.
They already air it on CBS just late at night. Now they're just moving it up.
It's moving it earlier,
and it's only going to be the CBS owned stations, not the entire network.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Byron Allen buying some TV station or some other TV station?
He owns
a Weather Channel, right?
Yeah, he owns a lot of properties.
Yeah.
He's very, very wealthy.
Yeah.
Or was he going to buy? Was it Netflix? It's something. He was.
I think he tried putting in a bid for either Warner Brothers or maybe it was Paramount when Paramount was still up for sale.
Okay, I knew it was something.
Byron Allen. What's his net worth? It's like $1 billion, isn't it?
He's over $1 billion.
Because he got rich from the weather. He bought the Weather Channel, and that's how he became like a billionaire.
$1 billion. Whoa.
Yeah. And just think, he started out as a stand-up.
And on Real People. Remember Real People years ago?
I do, with John Davidson. I totally remember. And Sarah Purcell.
I was looking up net worths of. They've been doing Stand By Me. People, the cast goes around and shows the movie. I think it's cool because I'm an advocate for Corey Feldman. So I was looking up their net worth. Well, what do you think their net worths are?
Well, Jerry O'Connell has a good net worth.
He's
right?
got but his, it's weird because they put that with
Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah, it's like a combination.
Yeah, if you combine the two of them, I bet you they're in the like low 20s.
I've been to their house before, and it's a nice house.
Well, you're exactly right, Jason. They have a reported combined net worth of $20 million.
Okay,
that's really good. Now, what do you think Will Wheaton has?
Will, he acts steadily, but not. He hasn't been like a series regular on anything in a while. He does a lot of the like convention circuit, so he's but he probably owns like a home, like a modest home. He's probably like $3 million.
Wow, this says he's 1 to 1.5 million.
Okay,
so it's not bad. He was a child actor, so at least it's not like the child actor story. Yeah. At least he's like,
Here's the biggest surprise. Corey Feldman. What do you think his net worth is? 100,000.
I'd say 300.
Yeah, really? Really, you guys are going to go? Well, when I looked at this, well, I shouldn't laugh at this, but when I looked at it, I was like, it says 30 million. I'm like, great. That's
really?
No. I read it wrong. It says 30,000.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, wait, 30,000. But I believe he has more than that. I believe what?
Well,
sources in early 2024 suggest a higher, maybe 1 to 2 million. Because what happened was he just went through a divorce. So I think there was some reported earnings that, I don't know, something went wrong there. He's got to have more than 30,000.
Because he doesn't work as regularly as the others, though.
Not really, no.
Because the others work pretty regularly.
Even this one says 50,000. I hope he's got more than that. But
who's this? Which one?
Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman.
Actually, that would not surprise me if it was
like he's not working regularly.
I guess not, but he does those autograph shows as well.
He makes a little bit off those.
What's that?
He probably makes a little bit off those, but like remember, Will was a series regular on Next Generation. And a lot of that money was probably when he was a teen, so it was going to a trust, so he wasn't spending it.
I got sucked into this. Malcolm in the Middle is coming back for like 4 episodes. It's weird seeing these. Like, it's weird seeing Reese. I didn't know it's been so many years. It's like 20 years since that show was on.
I never watched that show.
I watched it a little bit, but it's one of those shows that I'm like, was anyone clamoring for this show to come back? Like there are some reboots I'm like, oh, I get why they're doing this. This is one I'm like, even though Bryan Cranston was on it, like you never hear anyone be like, oh, you know what my favorite show was? Malcolm in the Middle.
When it was on, I was really into it. It was a really funny show.
So I never watched it.
I liked it. I liked it quite a bit.
It was created by
the Hannah Montana reboot.
I never watched Hannah Montana.
Les, who was Mary's husband on Little House on the Prairie? Adam. Who played Adam?
Oh, God, Linwood Boomer.
Linwood Boomer created Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was on Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was Mary's blind husband, Adam.
Oh, well, good for him.
And I love that I just pulled the name Linwood Boomer out of my ass, and I was totally right.
You pulled it out of your Linwood Boomer.
I knew he was the creator because I've been seeing interviews and stuff. And
Reese. And then wait, on Little House on the Prairie, didn't he end up getting hit in the head and he got his sight back?
He sure did.
That works?
That show it did.
Yeah, he got hit in the head and he got his sight back.
Well, that led to the absurdity of Malcolm in the Middle. So what else we got?
Actually, they've rebooted Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, it's coming back for Netflix.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
on Netflix.
And they've already
With Laura
renewed it for a
Ingalls?
second season
Yes.
before the first one has even come out.
Yes.
Oh, she's coming back with that. Okay.
Because the little girl used to be on Days of Our Lives and left Days of Our Lives to be on Little House on the Prairie.
Man, there's just so much going on.
Since we're speaking soaps, Les, what do you think about Vivica and Shamar Moore being turning up on
Starts this
Young and
week.
Restless?
I can't wait. I'm going to be watching. I can't wait. They were last on 30 years ago.
Were they a couple together on the show back then?
Yes.
Okay. I knew they were both on. I didn't know they were together.
It's very exciting.
And that just shows that Vivica will, like, if there's a check, she'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the time, it was a big deal because Vivica was like, this was, I think, after Independence Day.
Right.
She went and she was like, her management was pissed because they're like, you are this, like, you know, you've done Independence Day. How can you go to Young and the Restless? And she's like, I got to work. So she did it.
Okay. Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta
But
do.
yes.
Yes.
You know who I want to see on soaps? Kurt. Do you have any Blac Chyna news?
Doing a piece of China.
China.
I'm talking China.
The Blac Chyna Report. Here's Kurt Fitzpatrick.
All right. Here's from TMZ. An exclusive from TMZ. Blac
Like
Chyna.
legit.
Blac Chyna to Twin Hector. You beat me up during our relationship. Pay me $20 million. Blac Chyna is firing back at her ex-boyfriend, Twin Hector, who is suing her for allegedly assaulting her multiple times during their relationship, claiming he beat her up all the time, too. Okay, wasn't that the same thing? Anyway, the rapper filed a cross complaint last week against Twin Hector in response to his 2024 lawsuit, claiming she only hit him she only hit him during one alleged incident where Hector's what's going on? Did she beat up Twin Hector?
Wait, read the first headline again. The
I may
original
have read
headline.
this wrong. So the headline is Blac Chyna to Twin Hector. You beat me up during our relationship. All right. She says Blac Chyna to Twin Hector. Then it says Blac Chyna is firing back at her ex-boyfriend, Twin Hector, who is suing her for allegedly assaulting him multiple times during their relationship.
Okay, so he probably was suing her first, so now she's counter-suing him.
So, then claiming he beat her up all the time too. All right, okay, I get it. So we missed the first story of this. All right. So the rapper filed a cross complaint last week against Twin Hector in response to his 2024 lawsuit, claiming she only hit him during one alleged incident where Hector's eye swelled up to protect herself. After she says he struck her in both the lower and upper body. We never heard this before.
Oh my God, either.
Chyna's lawyers say any contact he sustained during the incident was a direct, necessary, and proportionate act of self-defense performed solely to prevent further injury to himself. Blac Chyna is also suing Twin Hector for allegedly violating an NDA by referencing her multiple times in songs he's released in recent years. She says he mentions a woman who wears a size 39 shoe in one song, which is exactly her size. Well, I'm 10 and a half. She's 39. She says he told her in a text message he could be talking about anyone with the line. Chyna wants at least $20 million for the NDA. Kirk Edward Schecht, Twin Hector's lawyer, tells TMZ, in our opinion, Chyna's cross-complaint is a frivolous pleading filed with the sole purpose of deflecting attention from her violence toward Twin Hector. Twin Hector is the victim here. Unfortunately for Miss White, the facts prove this. Twin Hector is known as a complete gentleman. He has no history of violence toward anyone, he added. Miss White knows the truth. Domestic violence laws in California protect both men and women. If Miss White was unaware of this, she's going to find out very quickly. No one is above the law. Wow. Of course, somebody has a comment. Who is the common denominator in these fights? She always has with all dudes. I don't know what that means. All right. So, yeah, it's another big situation with her.
I know what that means, too.
What are they talking about? She's always having fights? She's always the one that's...
Yes.
Someone say that, like, hey, she's always in the news for fighting with people, and she seems to be the common denominator here. Use your eyeballs.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Is Hector a twin? If Hector does have a twin, Is Twin Hector's twin brother or sister name Twin Helen or Twin John or?
You make me do more work. Twin Hector. I don't know what Twin Hector is. Let's find out. Twin Hector. There's a lot going on here. Have we heard of Twin Hector before?
I haven't.
Who is Twin Hector a real person? Yeah.
I've heard of him mentioned as
their songs.
He's part of a duo
Hector.
with a twin brother.
He has a twin brother?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we know that. So yes.
Because I want to know, are they identical?
Well,
are they,
I'm just learning who Twin Hector is. Well, I don't know. There's no Wikipedia.
Are they
page.
a parent trap?
Maybe they're like the old Patty Duke
like
show.
the Olsen twins, or like the Patty. Duke
like
show.
identical cousins.
Yeah.
They were cousins.
All right. Well, hopefully everything will work out. This is the big news.
Angela, you can always come on to our show and talk about it. You will always have a place here to come and set the record straight. We'd love to have you.
Hell, if Twin Hector wants to come on.
Or Twin.
Yeah.
Twin Hector or Twin.
Well, actually, just with the sort of track record of our guests, it should be Twin Hector's twin. It shouldn't even be Twin Hector himself. Yes. It should be the twin. I think that's the ideal guest for us.
I want the doctor who delivered the twins.
Yeah.
Let's even go further. Let's go that far back.
Right. Twin Hector's twins deliver, or what do you call it? Pediatrician.
Is that the guy who does it?
Or maybe it's a doula.
A doula.
A doula, yeah. Twin Hector's
Twin
doula.
Hector's
Someone to pour the water. That's good. We get the doula. Yeah. Yeah. You guys hear about Afro Man and all that stuff? That was happening a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I did.
That was so much fun.
I did hear about Afro Man.
A new Afro Man story?
No, but
Yes.
did we ever talk about Afro Man?
I think we talked about it on the show.
Story.
We did. Okay.
Yeah, I think we talked about it on the show.
Okay.
And he did the song I was like the cops busted in my house.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I feel like we should have. I wasn't sure if we actually did. But
we did.
Okay, that's good.
I actually heard some of the song.
Oh, I listened to them. Yeah, I'm into them. Yeah. That sounds about right. I'm sure we did. Sure, we did discuss it because it's been on our minds.
If we didn't talk about that, we probably talked about Mama's Family or something.
Yeah, right. I don't know if we did talk about Afro Man, but I feel like
I'm nearly certain we did.
We did. Okay, good.
Because when you said it, I was like, didn't we just talk about this?
That's okay.
Because I remember I feel sorry for Afro Man's kid.
Yeah.
Because his kid saw the whole thing.
Funny. They're probably high.
Probably.
And his ex-wife.
I was going to talk to my dad, but then I got high.
Because I got high. Yeah. Because I got high. Yeah, good for him. A comeback, people. He said he didn't have any more material. I guess we talked about this before.
Well, he does now.
Then they broke in his house. He said, now I got stuff to write about. So
he does now. All right, I guess let's talk. Let's
do
about these people.
Let's get to work.
T for two.
Oh no, it's two for T.
Two for T.
We're already off to a rocky start.
2 for T.
Damn it! I tried. Something snuck up on me. And I got emotional.
Well, okay.
It wasn't. The movie wasn't bad. I enjoyed it enough.
No, I'm saying there was a part where I got emotional, and I had to. I tried to suck it in because I know I have to come back here and be transparent, but it snuck up on me.
What I appreciated about this movie is the dude actually had game in this movie.
Yes.
And he followed through on his game.
Well, also, the thing I complain about a lot with Hallmark movies, especially, is they just sort of throw the couple together and you never actually see them dating. And here we get an actual ask for the date, him admitting that he likes her before he gets the official date. You get to see them go on dates and get to know each other and get to like each other. That's all I want to see. Just want to be realistic.
Baby mama drama.
Yeah. But not drama.
Not drama.
We have a baby mama, which I don't think I've ever seen Hallmark do a baby mama.
I don't think so either.
The baby mama was cool. Like, she was fine with everything.
There could have been conflict
like
there.
a little
There could
bit
have been,
too fine in a creepy way.
What
Like,
was it?
It's almost like baby mama kind of wanted to watch him.
Like that show on HBO. You see that GTF St. Louis show?
I haven't seen it yet.
I've been watching DTF.
I need to watch that.
I don't know if you like that, Jason. You say you saw it?
I'm a little behind.
I think I would like it because I like
watching
everyone
though.
on it.
Oh, yeah,
It's
okay. You ever
good.
seen it?
Yeah.
It's good, but isn't it a little uncomfortable to watch?
Yeah, I'm a little behind still.
Okay, yeah.
But I've been watching DTF. HBO has a really good season. So I'm watching Rooster. I'm watching DTF. I'm watching Rooster. I'm watching The Comeback.
Comeback
I'm not
is been
watching
really
Rooster.
good this season. Because I didn't
Rooster,
care for
yeah,
season
no.
2, and I'm loving season 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the premise. It's current. I'm telling you. Okay.
All right, here we go.
So we see a city. And
Do we know what
where
city
are
this
we?
was? Do we
Where was
know?
it?
Like, they never
Was it-
said it. I didn't recognize the skyline.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like was it Vancouver? Was it? Well, anyway.
Well, it was set in the
We see
U.S.
So then we see a community center. And we see pottery, and we see a woman making a pot. And then we see we see a cute guy running down the stairs.
The woman
and we
wearing a
see
pot, though, I do want to flag this right away because she's like, they're like doing pottery like Demi Moore and Ghost. And she's got her hands down and she's like leaning over the pottery wheel while wearing like a scarf, which seems like a terrible choice if you're going to be like working with clay or paint or anything because it's going to just fall into the stuff you're working in.
Right.
She could choke, too.
Yeah,
so
get
that's what I was
that
gonna
thing caught
say.
in the pottery
Not
wheel,
only
she's
Get him
dead.
wrap around.
Like it Isadora Duncan. Because you know the
Who's
story
that?
about Isadora Duncan.
I don't know the
Isadora
reference.
Duncan. Isadora Duncan was a dancer in the 1920s, and how she died was she was in a car, and her boyfriend was driving the car, and she was standing up. It was like a convertible, and it was during the 1920s where everybody was just like stoned and just out of their minds and having fun. And so she stood up in a car, and her scarf got caught in the wheel, and it broke her neck.
Oh, no. I think you were going to say her head got knocked off. They went over like an overpass, whatever it's called.
Did you guys watch Orphan Black?
No.
Fantastic.
But that did happen in
There's a
6
character
Feet
in there
Under.
where a person has a scarf on and like leans over and it gets caught in a garbage disposal.
Ah. Well, in
But see, that could've
Elsbeth, didn't we see in Elsbeth somebody was their tie got into something and the guy choked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you watching Elsbeth now? Oh, Kurt.
I heard a rumor that it happened in Elsbeth.
Did you see the one where they were doing like
No.
the wigs?
No, I saw a
People
couple
with the-
episodes, but
with the wigs.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it recently. But anyway,
Oh, it's very good. She's back.
swath of references.
Tassioni is back.
there's so much going on.
But that was definitely a hazard, like a pottery hazard. That scarf.
Don't wear ties. Don't wear anything around your neck. Don't do anything.
Like a
hide
long
under the
deck-
bed. That's what I do.
I actually think about this when I watch talk shows a lot. And it's usually like the stylist will dress females when they're going on talk shows and they'll have like dangly jewelry. And
Yeah.
I don't understand how in the year 2026, the stylist or the person appearing on the talk show or the person miking the person for the talk show appearance doesn't clock that shit's all going to make noise during the appearance.
Clanging away. Yeah.
Right.
It's the last days for those kind of shows, I think. I think that's
You
what we have to
think?
accept. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they have that kind of relevance. They just don't. The late night talk shows are not, they're taken over by shows, shows like this, but like podcasts and stuff. I think that stuff is getting more prevalent than those late night shows. And even like YouTube stuff and things like that. So,
well, the Oscars are going to YouTube in 2029.
They are.
sad because the Tonight Show used to be a great show, but
They used to discover talent on that show, which they don't do anymore either.
Yeah, I mean, those shows are unfortunately things of the past, but they're still with us kind of.
Oh,
Anyway, sad news.
The guy was looking for Liz, and he couldn't find her, and all the old people were there doing pottery except for this one lady who's reading a book.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Georgina, come on, show up.
Right. She's reading a book. Well, she showed up. She just
show up like mentally. Like if you're there in pottery class, do the pottery.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Don't be a dick. You
dick.
Jeez, a little harsh on this poor woman. I thought you guys were mean to me.
But these old people were kind of cool because they decided they were going to pimp their friend T out. They were going to pimp her out.
Yeah.
So the guy was leaving, and they're like, "Oh, this is T. She's single."
They all thought he was hot.
Yeah. The old ladies.
They were ready.
Yeah. They were like, and then they were like, and Liz is hiring a new handyman, by the way. And you look handy. So we find out that the guy's name is Will, and he's new to town. And so he was talking to Liz, and Liz says that she could give him some hours, but shouldn't have a lot because the community center's in a little bit of trouble. But Liz is actually new at this job.
Yeah, Liz is the like manager of the community center. She's not the love interest in the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So, then we also find out, so T is the young woman who runs the pottery class.
Correct.
And so she does this kind of like for fun and for like a volunteer sort of a thing. And her real job is she actually runs a secondhand store with her cousin, who they don't say, but I think her cousin played for our team.
Yeah. Why
she runs it with her cousin Theo.
This actually kind of bugged me a little bit. Like, not that they need to have a full storyline around him, but just a simple line of dialogue about him having a boyfriend or something to acknowledge what they were clearly trying to convey to the audience would have been nice.
Right. Because basically they made it like Theo was a gal about town. He knew everybody.
Dressed really fancy. Like, runs this boutique that he owns.
Yeah.
The only thing he didn't say was girl, but other than that.
They even had him drinking Cosmos.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Well, he said the 2000s are back, or the early 2000s are.
It's not wrong.
You know who drank Cosmos? Barry Bradshaw.
Yeah.
And they ruined the Magnolia Bakery also.
How dare you?
The place was overrun. I used to go there, eat cupcakes and big, giant red velvet piece of cake. The icing there is fantastic. It's the best icing I've ever had.
That's not the 2000s ruining that, though. That's venture capitalism doing that.
Now, are you an icing person more than an actual cake?
Yes, because Magnolia,
person.
I can't judge everything, but sometimes, the cupcake from Magnolia, the cake would be a little dry on the dry side, but the icing is so fantastic that I don't even care. I just get that the icing is so good. So yes, I do really love icing.
I love icing. It's the best.
I don't like a cake that has some stupid cream, like whipped cream icing. No, I want real sugar icing.
I don't want it solely whipped cream. I like whipped cream icing, but then decorated with like regular frosting, regular icing. And when it's cold out of the fridge, the regular icing is so good.
That sounds good, though. I like a flower. I will take a slice with a flower on it.
Same.
Oh, really?
Give me a corner every day.
How do you stay in shape, Jason?
I don't eat cake all the time. It's just that one time at the Abbey.
All right. It's like the way you eat like I do.
No, I love cake. I rarely eat it.
I said, Kurt, though, you still have to come and visit us, and we're going to take you to the Abbey, and it's going to be an event because you're going to eat cake in public.
I look forward to the day.
And I already have it like my line. You'll be eating cake, and someone will walk up, and I'll go, "He doesn't live here. He's not from here." He's from New Jersey. And they'll go, oh, okay.
They do that there.
I'll be like, he's not gay.
All right, I'm not doing it now. I'm just kidding.
No,
and don't take this the wrong way, Kurt. I feel like
will.
it's pretty obvious whenever anybody doesn't live here. Like, you sort of see them walking down the street. Like,
Who?
Just out-of-towners in general.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everyone that doesn't live here kind of stands out in their own way.
Well, in New York, you can spot those people very easily.
But it'll be like this. Someone will walk up, like you'll be eating the cake, and someone will walk up and they'll have a look and they'll go, he's not gay. And then they'll go, oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine then. Ridiculous.
T goes to her shop, and we also it's like a secondhand store that's actually supposedly cool.
The Retro Metro.
And also, I guess her pottery, she's supposedly like pretty good at pottery, but she doesn't do anything about it. So her cousin Theo is like, you need to put yourself out there. And so she actually makes the decision to put herself out there. And she says, this is the year of the new T.
The mom is there and she's angry.
What was she angry about in the scene? I don't remember.
The mom just was angry because she said that, that T has to get her act together. T's ex-boyfriend didn't help things. I think she even says it's got to be the year of the T.
I don't necessarily think she's angry. I think she's just being that, like, that not even overbearing, but just that mom that is like, I just want my daughter to, like, find somebody.
Yeah, because she wasn't overbearing. Like, she wasn't annoying.
Right.
No. But she was a little seething.
She was, like, rom-com charming about it.
Mom-comming?
Yeah.
Oh, and so then we find out that they're hesitant about, like, they were going to this event, but they were hesitant to leave the mom alone in the store because the mom likes to rearrange the store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a lot of work.
So then we go back to Will at the community center, and he's fixing stuff. And he finds T's phone, and he goes, and the woman who's reading is still there. And she was like, oh, that's T's phone. You should go to the store, or you should go to her store and just drop it off for her.
Yeah.
Is that woman unhoused? Because she seems to be just hanging out there.
Yeah. Because, like, they're playing it off like, oh, she just likes to be around people while she's reading her books and stuff. But, like, she's always there.
Yeah.
Even when there aren't people around. So maybe.
I hope she's okay.
Was this low-key a story about the unhoused?
I think she's okay, though. She looks happy.
Well,
and like
you could be unhoused and happy.
Like, and no one gave her shit. Like, she was allowed to hang out there as much as she wanted to.
There's like 3 people there. They don't, like, no one else is coming in. What are they going to say? Get out?
True.
You're the only person we have here.
Yeah.
So he goes to the store. He goes to the secondhand store, and T's mom is like, "Oh, she's at a gallery opening. Why don't you just go there? And why don't you just go give it to her?"
Jeez.
And so they're at the gallery opening, and Theo is there, and Theo is telling T that you should go talk to Ken.
T.
And Ken was like not a gallery owner, but
he ran the gallery, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should, like, put, this is your time to put yourself out there. Go talk to him. So T's talking to Ken, and she's selling herself, and he's like, do you have any pictures of your stuff? And she gets ready to show him pictures and realizes that she forgot her phone. And right when she realizes, then Theo first has pics on his phone because she realized she forgot her phone. And they're talking to Ken, and they show Ken the pics, and Ken's like, they're just kind of generic, these things. You need to like reveal yourself more, and we should get to know you through your art.
He said they lack complexity.
He's like, give me something I haven't seen before.
She said, what do you think of these?
Yeah. She whipped him right out.
Right. She's like, boom.
And he says, girl,
it's a whole new Hallmark.
Girl, I've seen those.
What do you think of these teas?
Those lack complexity as well.
She says, damn.
And
the end.
And then Will shows up and gives T her phone. And yeah. And then Will immediately starts hitting on her.
Do you think Will went through her phone?
Yeah. He went through every site, every photo. He downloaded stuff. He got her passwords.
He went through her OnlyFans.
Because if this were a Lifetime movie, he would have found a way to get into her phone easily.
Oh, totally.
He got her social security number.
And the audience would have seen it on the screen, and the font would have been very large.
Yeah,
very large.
Yeah. He used her Cameo account to talk to that guy who played McLovin.
Does he have a kid? Is he on Cameo?
He probably does.
Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle, even though he's not in the revival.
Where's Dewey?
There's like $1,000 cameo with Dewey.
Why isn't Dewey in Malcolm in the Middle? I have no idea who Dewey is.
He doesn't want to do the. He doesn't want to. They said they offered him a lot of money too. He's not going to do it. He's
Dewey said, "I don't want to do it."
He's out of the public eye. Good for him, I guess. That's what happened.
The guy that played McLovin lives in West Hollywood, and I've seen him a bunch, like walking to the grocery store with like the Trader Joe's bag. I think he lives in one of the condos near my old work, because there's some like nice condos.
That was a funny movie, though. Super bad.
Oh, very funny.
That. Yeah, that was good.
I wonder if people like say, "Hey, McLovin," like when he goes to Bavaria.
I'm sure literally every time he leaves the house, they call him McLovin.
He was in a couple other movies.
Yep.
Yeah, there's somebody called Role Models, I think. Who's in
Very
that.
funny movie too.
Yeah.
Oh, so anyway, so T and Will start talking about dating, and I wrote here, Will is actually kind of smooth.
Yeah, he's trying to get it in right away.
Yeah, Will had moves.
He's a handy man. He said he tried online dating, and it didn't work out for him. It didn't stick. He said it didn't stick.
But then he's like, I'm just a guy having a great day.
Look at how this guy sells himself. It's good. Like the way he carries himself is good. Because he could be like, oh, I'm kind of out of work. I'm only working like a couple hours a week. There's that. But he doesn't play that up. He plays up like all the strong
yeah,
ones.
like when he said, I'm just a guy who's having a great day, I actually wrote in my notes, okay, he's charming as fuck.
Yeah.
I like these two.
I do
as
too.
A couple. Yeah.
He was there. The height difference was extreme, though. Did you guys notice that?
Yes.
Either he was really tall or she was really short, or maybe a combination of both, because it looked significant.
He looked like he was very tall.
That could work, though.
Yeah. And the height difference between my parents is pretty drastic. My dad was 6'2", my mom's like 4'10".
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
So T was later talking to her mom, and T's like, I only know half of me. And her mom was like, well, maybe I should have taught you more about China. By the way, her mom, we forgot to mention, her mom is Chinese. Mm-hmm. And
T is Chinese American,
mixed
so she's
race.
mixed race.
Yeah.
And
They
talk about her dad.
I see dead people.
No longer being here.
Another interracial couple we have here.
Hallmark is like, that's our thing now. And so,
I actually thought, that, speaking of that, there's a moment. I won't spoil it yet. I'll get to when we get there.
After I watched this movie, I was thinking, like, I was in an interracial relationship, and we never talked about it. We never acknowledged it. And somebody mentioned it. It was an Asian woman, And
Probably still is.
We never talked about it, and somebody mentioned it. Somebody mentioned something about it, and I said, "Oh, so he said something. We're an interracial couple." She's like, "Yeah," and that was all we ever said about it. Just didn't like think about it, you know.
Yeah, I don't think most people think about it day to day. When you're meeting someone, you probably sort of think about it later after you've met, like, oh yeah, I guess we're gonna like.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. that was all.
I only think about it when my husband does something like so white that I'm like, my God, that was like so white.
But like when you guys first met, did you think, oh, I'm in an interracial relationship now? Or like it just was like, oh, I met this guy.
I think if the environment if it's something like, I guess the time, the times that we're in. But if you're living in an area where that's not going to be, no one's going to look at you strange or anything, you know.
No, but I hope my thing is like, I just met a drunk British guy.
Right.
He was drunk when I met him.
But you know what I mean? If you were like, if you were somewhere in the world where you were getting like, people were looking at you kind of askew, then you would you would feel it more.
But you were thinking sense. Like the Britishness was more top of mind than the whiteness of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The British. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, we're going to rabbit holes. Did you guys watch SNL UK? Have you seen any of that?
I saw the first one.
Oh, what did you say, Jason?
I saw the first one. Haven't watched the other two yet.
Okay.
I thought it was solid,
how is it?
But I also feel like it's not for us. It's for an audience that is going to understand the nuances of the politics there better than we do.
Yeah, and I didn't know some of the people that they were doing impersonations of. I didn't know who they were talking about. I had to look some of them up.
And their humor is different.
Yeah,
it is different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So T's mom said that the only thing that she brought from China, the only thing that she has left is a pot, and it was her grandmother's pot. And then her mom says that the only living relative that she has left in China is a cousin, but they hadn't seen each other in a long time. So then we go back to Will. Oh, so then T asks her mom to tell her more about China and what life was like in China. And then we cut back to Will, and Will is making a flyer for his work. Like, just like I'm a handyman. I do handy things.
That doesn't keep the lights on. And neither does T. They have that in common. They like to sit in very dark rooms.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe they're developing some pictures or something like that. I don't know. I guess that would be a different kind of situation.
And then we see T look. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, there was a very suspicious thing where Theo. So Theo calls T, and she's home on the couch.
Like fully asleep in the middle of the day. Clearly was supposed to be at work. She's not even slightly remorseful.
Irresponsible.
Good for her.
She's a degenerate.
But then so Theo says, "Did you run away to Vegas and marry Pedro Pascal?"
I think he's trying to float the wildest, most extreme versions of what must have happened that you didn't show up to work and not bother to tell anybody.
Yeah, but
I think that's the joke there.
But don't we know some things about Pedro Pascal? Isn't that
Yes, we do. He likes the
Wouldn't Theo? Am I correct?
I believe it's my understanding that it may go both directions.
The dolls.
Who are the dolls?
Trans people.
Are we gonna get sued?
No. He wore a Protect the Dolls shirt.
Protect the dolls. Pedro Pascal was protect
but
the dolls.
Isn't it his sister or brother or cousin or something? He has a relative that is trans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dolls. Okay, I haven't heard that one.
The famous
I know the New York Dolls. Buster Poindexter used to be in that. No, all right. So that's what that is. Woo. So much going on. Okay. All right.
So
I'm back in town. Here we go.
So T hauls her ass into work.
Irresponsible.
And there's this girl who's shopping with her mom. And T gives her an old lady hat.
Yeah.
And
T was resisting even letting the girl see. Like, T just is like, yeah, I kept this hat for myself, and the girl like keeps commenting on how much she likes it, and T is like kind of resistant to selling it. It's like, you're working there in your cousin's shop, sell the hat, and instead just gives it to her.
Yeah, that's
later
bad business.
Well, no, it was good business. It turned out to be good business.
All right, I'm open to hearing the explanation. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay.
So we then later. Oh, so Liz is talking to Will, and she's like, you know what, Will? Got to be honest with you, the community center's on the chopping block, and so I can give you a few hours, but I can't give you a lot. And Will, who is starting his new handyman business, is like, you know what? Just give me a positive review and we're good.
See,
more
now,
bad business.
Like, T is giving my stuff at her cousin's store. Will is like, yeah, I'll work for free. Like, these two are bad at capitalism.
They really are.
But then Will's daughter shows up, and guess who it is? It's the woman who he gave the hat to. That's how it paid off.
Still could have bought that hat.
And then T's like, I didn't know you were married. And he's like, I'm not.
Negative.
And I was like, oh, look at you, Hallmark, getting all racy.
Negative. I'm not married. No.
And so...
Would it be funny if he posted, I had my child out of wedlock?
Right?
There's that little bastard. Right. She's got a nice hat. That little girl smiled a lot. She was always smiling.
Yeah.
God, she knew that daddy was going to she's like, a happy daddy is a happy life.
That girl's cleaning up that Hallmark money. That's why she's smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
She's like, I live in anonymity and I'm making money. Take that.
So then they're in pottery class, right? Then they're in pottery class and they're like, we need to get attention we need to get more eyes on this community center.
They have ideas.
And get some attention because it's going to disappear if we don't. And then they do a thing about how, they don't feel that they matter anymore and they've got to make people feel that they matter. Then we go to Will and he's talking to his daughter and he's like, well, guess what? I started my own business. And he's like, your mom's got a new job. And because of your mom's new job, you might have to spend more time with me.
So that was a weird thing for him to say there, because we find out not too much later in the movie that he has primary custody of the daughter. Even though the mom is very much in the picture, the mom got the new job in this city and Will followed the mom there. But Will has the primary custody.
That doesn't make any sense.
What did the mom do?
But she'd be living with him, I would think, if he had the primary custody, right?
What did the mom do to not get primary custody?
I don't know.
Something.
But the mom clearly has a good job because it's pointed out that she's really driven.
Right.
She works too much. She's not there for a child.
They just don't not give the dad primary custody without a good reason.
Usually it's not the dad also, right?
They just don't not give the mom primary custody without a good reason.
Maybe I'll look up some reasons. Insidious reasons. Why.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look that up. You want to look that up?
You should look it up.
I will.
Insidious reason.
Google. Google.
Insidious reasons why.
Go.
Reasons why the dad would get custody. All right. Insidious reasons why the dad would get custody. Oh, yeah. It says this. There's some bad stuff. Exploiting mental health or addiction. The father can prove the mother has untreated mental health issues, is using drugs, or is an alcoholic. Yeah, that was going on here. Fabricating or...
Well, because the mom was like super happy that Will had moved on. So like maybe the mom like wants to like watch him, like as said.
Oh, right. This is the suddenly involved strategy. A father who was previously uninvolved may suddenly become hyper involved, documenting every moment to paint a picture of the mother as incompetent or less dedicated. Damn.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, if anybody is going through a custody trial today, listening to our show, you're learning things.
Yep.
Oh, no, there's a bunch of stuff here. Oh, if a mother has a demanding work schedule, the father may use this to argue that she cannot provide a stable home environment.
Maybe that was it.
That could be it.
And these folks get along after this insidious actions. Okay.
Yeah, because she's like, look, I don't have the girl in my house. I can I could date.
It's like
bring them
Survivor.
home.
She's like Mike White in Survivor. She's like, good job, guys. You got me. You voted me off. Okay. He was very.
Did she have abs like Mike White? Mike White had good abs.
He has to stay in shape.
Mike White had very good abs. Yep.
Yep.
He's not eating cake either.
No. Maybe at craft services. They don't have cake on the island.
Nope. Oh. So.
Do you like Rizzo? Never mind. Let's move on.
So T is making pottery, and she said the pottery. I think maybe she's on Adderall or something, because she said the pottery was whispering to her.
Wait,
does Adderall make you have visions of things talking to you? I don't think it does.
I think if you have too much.
You think she had a lot of Adderall? These are quite some accusations from these people.
Adderall induced.
I'm gonna look it up. Just keep going. I gotta look.
And then was it Theo or someone else who was like, I was at the donut shop and the donut whispered
to
me.
Harry and Carmen. That's
no.
Harry and Carmen are two of the people in class.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, and
I don't know how to spell hallucinations. Oh, can Adderall cause hallucinations? Yes, particularly when misused, taken in high dosage, or used extended. This phenomenon, it's known as stimulant-induced psychosis. That's what's going on with the other guy. You said he's in a bakery.
He was. That's how he met Carmen.
All right. This is looking at watches up. I'll stay focused.
No. So T was talking to Theo, or T was talking, and she was like, he didn't tell me he was a dad. And then Will shows up and he's like, hey, T, you want some ice cream? And then this is where he tells T he was divorced, and his wife was driven, and the wife got a dream job, and he's like, well, I'm chill.
Yeah, he was just saying, I'm lazy.
Yeah.
He's not lazy, though. He wants to work for free.
Yeah.
Then we find out that T's mom came to the States on an exchange program and just never went home. Mm-hmm. And then we find out that her dad died.
I see dead people.
And we find out that her real name is Ting, but everybody calls her T.
I like that name.
And then so they're trying to save the community center. And so Will had his daughter ask around and ask her friends, why don't you go to the learning tree? And her friends all say, because it's for retired people, for old people.
I'm going to posit something right now that they never touch on in the movie, and they absolutely should have. And that is that Liz is not good at her job. Because Liz's whole purpose in this movie was to turn things around at the community center. And of all the people in this movie, she is the one that has the least impact on turning the community center around.
Oh, she was whining all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's not going to get replaced. Nobody else wants that job.
No.
Byron Allen.
Nobody wants the job because
Byron Allen's going to take her job.
That's right. That makes as much sense as anything. What is her position? I want to see what her average salary is. I know
she's like a manager, right?
Yeah. Community center manager. I know I wasn't going to do any more diversions, but here we go. Average community center. Okay. So this says it's $58,000 38,900 to 70,000. Well, it's pretty good. Average annual salary for a community center manager in the United States. Okay.
I mean, where is this place? 70 isn't that much money.
Well, it depends on where you are. Well, this is the average. This is the U.S. average.
Like, if 70 is the high end, that's not a lot of money.
It looks like in New Jersey, the average salary says it's 67,000 per year, whereas that's all I got here. So yeah. Oh, entry level or smaller facilities often pay like 31,000 to 47,000. That's the low end. Yeah. She looked like she was low end.
Also, like, their electric bill at this facility must have been insane because T is running that kiln all the time.
All the time.
I think Liz is living in the same shelter as that woman who's reading the books.
So in the center?
Yeah, I think they're both sleeping on the... Yeah. No, they spend the day in the shelter, and they spend the night in the shelter, and then they spend the day in the community center.
Oh, so you think that Georgia actually does leave the shelter and go sleep somewhere else? I thought you were saying she sleeps there.
I don't think she's allowed to be there overnight.
She hides out.
What's that?
Right.
She hides out.
Oh, well, I guess
she sleeps under a desk or
that
something.
place is not lively enough where they're going to find her in there.
Yeah, okay.
Like when her final days come, like they're going to find her under a table.
Yeah.
Like
I used to work
days
with a guy
later.
who used to live at work. I worked with a guy who lived at work in New York.
Where was this?
Because I worked the graveyard shifts. Okay. So this guy, he worked during the day, but he would come to work, but I'd see him at work at 3:00 in the morning. He said he's just getting there early. He was like he was living at work.
How long?
What kind of job was this?
Well, it was possible to live there. It was like a Wall Street job. It was in Wall Street, like Wall Street area. So, and I was doing like the computer, like all the data from during the day. So overnight we would do like all these reports and all that, backups and stuff like that. And he would deliver the reports in the morning, but he'd be there all every night, and we would just see him. So you see him down like sleeping at like when it was like 1:00 in the morning. It's like, dude, that guy's living here. At first, I thought he was legitimately getting to work super, super early. And I was like, no, I'm not.
Did he have his own office?
No, he just maybe security wasn't as tight back then as it is now. So because he would just be sleeping.
Would he have? So he just had like a cubicle, or like
no, kind of like on the trading floor kind of area. He would be, which we all had access to as well. We could have slept there too. He would just kind of be in there, just like kind of sleeping. It's like someone's seat.
And then like, would you come on Monday and he'd already be there and like?
Yeah, I would be there overnight because I was I worked the graveyard shift, so I'd see him there at night. And then when the morning hours came, he was more actively working.
Like, was he like Harrison Ford on Working Girl, where he had like shirts in his desk?
He was he was Jamaican, but he was like had a really thick Jamaican accent, so you couldn't really. I think it was Jamaican, so you couldn't. I had some difficulty understanding him, and he liked me, so he would talk to me a lot, and I'd be like, "Oh, yeah," and so, but it would be so difficult. I'd be like, "Oh, okay, I understood what you just said there. Okay, yeah, all right."
He's like, "Call me now."
Well, the other guy I worked for, my other supervisor, he was from Jamaica as well. He's like, I've Americanized my voice, but him, I can't. He's just like,
So like, call me now, Kurt.
He's like, he's not even trying. He's not even trying to Americanize. Anyway, so that's that. I said I was going to go off track, and there I go.
So what happened next?
Well, then I started working in the okay.
Is this where we're in Will's kitchen and he's talking to Natalie about the stuff going on at the center, and she wants to use his drill, Big Freddy?
Oh, that's right.
Wait, it was called Big Freddy?
That's what I texted you guys.
Yeah,
I just wrote Big Freddy, and for a second, Kurt was like, am I watching the right movie? I was like, it's Will's drill.
That was really what it was called? Because I don't remember that.
Yes.
Big Freddy. Oh, my God. That's
and it was like a rite of passage for her.
Yeah. And She was hanging the plate over a light switch, and when she was using the drill to screw, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the tiny little screw that goes into a light switch plate. It's the tiniest screw ever. You probably don't want an electric drill for this particular job.
You're gonna get
but she
electrocuted.
was drilling for the longest time.
This is knocking me out.
She would have broken that plate.
And you're gonna get electrocuted with the metal drill.
You won't get electrocuted.
See, that would have been Lifetime.
There's a screw hole there in the socket. The socket's already grounded. But it's like 3 screws of a screw and it's in.
All right.
So is this where she asks him, can she go to the market with her friends?
Yeah, she wants to ditch him.
And
the little girl does.
Yeah.
She wants to. Yeah.
And T and Theo are at the market as well. And while they're all at the market, her mom finds a box, and it's like her plane tickets and pictures of her and her cousin. And yeah, the daughter ditches him. And Will tells T that he has a mini crush on her. And then this is where we find out that the secret gem of this market is flan cake. And Kurt, were you like,
I gotta look more into that. I saw they showed it at one point, and it was like these little blocks. Let's check that out. I never heard of such a thing.
And Will says that the learning tree needs a facelift and some PR. And then they're eating the flan cake, and didn't he like the burnt edges, or one of them like the burnt edges?
Where is this flan cake? Oh my God.
Well, isn't flan just a kind of cake anyway? It was probably just done
It's
in
like
a square pan.
It's pudding. Yeah, it's different.
It's like a pudding thing.
Yeah, you're wrong.
No, but there's like it's probably just done in a different kind of pan.
Oh yeah. Here's what it is. So they put the flan. It's like a layered thing. I never had this.
So it's like a layer of cake and a layer of flan.
Look at Kurt. Kurt's fascinated.
I never had anything like this. And then they're putting like syrup.
He's fascinated.
They're putting a syrup on this thing. Where's this?
Yeah, because you put syrup on flan.
Yeah.
Where does this exist? I was told
probably
about
your
this.
kitchen by the end of the week.
Oh my God! Thank God I live this long. This is fantastic news. I want one now. All
right. So later, Will fixes T's hot water.
Ooh.
And T makes a breakfast casserole, which that I would like.
Same.
That sounds good too. Yeah.
A breakfast casserole.
Yeah. I would eat that.
Yeah.
And then she's...
Yeah. Then she offers him money, but all he did was turn the pilot light on.
Or in-store credit.
Well, Will is refusing to accept payment for his work except for a date. So he's basically demanding a date for his work. Isn't that technically prostitution?
Well, I think he's going to pay for it.
He was also he said the reason why he didn't charge her also is because her cousin helped him get business. Her cousin was talking him up and got him some business.
It's not prostitution if it's just a date, though.
Yeah.
Well, a date in exchange for his services, though. It's an exchange of goods.
But if there's no sexual act during the date.
Well, we don't know. We don't know the terms of this date.
Right.
Well, I guess.
Well,
okay. An escort.
At the very least, she's an escort.
What's that?
Well, at the very least, she's an escort.
She's an escort. Yeah.
She invited him to go to dim sum with her family, though. Which sounds amazing. I love dim sum. Then we have a pot making montage.
It's a pot, man.
With a Chinese pop song, which sounded pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the thing is about this pot that actually sounded cool, but she says that pot that she made absorbs the aroma and the flavor of your tea. And I was like, okay, that sounds cool.
And she said it remembers the flavor of the tea.
Yeah.
It has thoughts.
Yeah. So now Liz is focusing on rebranding. And
Will at one point says he has a dream that all his appliances are going to come alive.
Like, be our guest, be our guest.
He's dreaming of that. She's talking about the pot, like remembering your teas and having a life of its own. Like, this movie is very like new agey.
Her pottery is sentient, right? Is that the word?
Sentient pottery.
Yeah.
Sentient pottery.
Sentient pottery. And he's afraid that these things are going to come alive and come after him. These people are fucked up.
Yeah. Is this where she's talking about her claytastrophe? She made it a pot and it's like all this like weird swirl of colors, and he comments on how nice it is, and it's basically like it's trying. I think the movie is trying to make the analogy for like she's mixed race, and that's very beautiful, bringing these different things together to create this one beautiful thing. I thought for sure that pot was going to be pivotal in her selling her stuff to Kevin later in the movie. They missed that opportunity altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't use it.
Yeah. But they did have a good dim sum scene where the mom was there and
Theo, the cousin.
Theo was there.
The girl. Anybody in the movie. Yeah.
I'm surprised the three members of the community center weren't there, because they're like the only ones that are ever in the center, and you wonder why it's struggling.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they have the realization that nobody knows that you can rent out our rec room.
No, because that's Liz isn't doing her job.
Liz is bad at her job.
Because everybody's always looking for like wedding spaces and things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, at dim sum, the little girl ate chicken feet.
Chicken feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. I think I've had something like that. I'm not a fan.
This girl does not have a good palate, though. She also likes Brussels sprouts, which we'll find out.
Feet? I don't eat feet.
She liked it. She liked the chicken feet.
I'm not into feet. Quentin Tarantino probably ordered himself some chicken feet. But me, I got my own issues. So what are we on now?
So the grandma was talking about how she and her cousin parted badly.
Oh, yeah. That cousin doesn't hear from her anymore.
But then T's like, well, what if she's been looking for you?
To say nasty things to her face.
Like, you eat chicken feet.
Yeah. No worse than that.
Oh.
Yeah, keep that family away. She doesn't want to talk to her cousin.
So Ken shows up at the thrift shop. And the
art guy.
Ken.
Ken.
The art guy. So
I like this moment because, like, she was kind of nervous and didn't want to go up to him, and she's like, Theo, you talk to him. And Theo's like, no. And then Theo just goes right up to Ken. He's like, oh, T can help you, and he walks away. I loved that moment.
Because they're at the store.
Yeah. Threw under the bus.
And he
had to help
like,
away.
Ken was like, hey, you were supposed to give me something before the show.
Give it to me.
Yeah. I mean, he does want it because she whipped him out earlier.
Yeah. Give it to me. That's why I stopped by.
He did say they lacked complexity, but he didn't say he didn't like them.
No, that's right. So later, she goes on a date with Will, and they're dancing, and they start kissing.
Oh, is this where he does the lanterns?
Yeah, this is actually a good move too. Like, there's a line of dialogue that the Lantern Festival was rained out, but he brought the festival to her, and he recreated a Lantern Festival in the rec room that clearly nobody is renting out. And he creates a giant fire hazard in the process.
He's not paying for it.
No.
Right.
Well, he's not getting paid.
But he planted a kiss on her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait a minute, this movie isn't even over yet.
No.
And then there's immediately a mention that there's going to be a big middle school dance. I'm like, oh, the middle school is going to need to use the gym or this rec room.
Right.
And I was right.
And so
we saw that coming a mile away.
So they were teaching the daughter how to dance and how to slow dance.
We've seen that a million times, but it's still kind of cute.
Wait, actually, before we get to the him teaching the daughter dance, back at the rec center, and when they're dancing and they do the kiss, like this big moment in the Hallmark movie. It's the moment in every Hallmark movie. Emblazoned on the screen is a fucking QR code to buy some Lacey Chabert shit. What the fuck were they doing?
Well, Lacey Chabert is the queen of Hallmark.
She absolutely is, but don't ruin like the moment of the movie.
Did you buy some?
Yeah, no.
You almost said yes. I
just thought it look, I get that like every network is struggling, but that was so fucking tacky.
Yeah. What does she sell? Like
I don't know.
A cereal, breakfast cereal, the Lacey Chabert breakfast cereal. What does she got? I don't know. I understand your point.
Spetch burgers.
I understand your point. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. I don't know if I noticed it though.
It's a whole collection. Okay. It's gifts, ornaments, gift wrap, and more.
No, I don't want any of her stuff.
It's all like flowery stuff. It's cute, but it's like they didn't need to advertise it on the screen during like one of the climactic moments of the movie.
No, I don't want that to be a climax for me.
Well,
if it is, you can clean up because there's like a nice like apron set or like an oven mitt.
Wonderful. I'll look wonderful.
Tea towels. You can use the tea towels. They'll use them in this movie.
Oh, good. Yes. I'll wear my Lacey Chabert apron as I march myself into disgrace.
Disgrace. Anyway, so
she's okay.
T and Will teach the kids how to slow dance.
Yeah.
And then we see her mom again, and her mom says something about you don't choose your family or something. What did she say?
I hope she didn't say that. No. Where are we? She didn't say that because that would
jump ahead.
She said something like,
"That bother me.
We don't get to choose how life turns out."
Oh yeah. That's more accurate.
And then we get sad news. Because the city's going to close the community center.
This felt like a weird place to put this obstacle. Like they've already decided the way the news is delivered that they're going to vote to close the community center before they have the big open house that's meant to save it.
This vote's rigged.
Right.
It just felt like it should have been put in a different point in the movie.
Right. And they were like, we could stay open until Saturday.
Which is when the open house is.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, we're going to have the open house and then close.
Mm-hmm.
So then she shows Ken her pottery, and Kevin says,
Kevin or
no, I'm not interested. But he says it's not because it's not good. He's like, it just doesn't fit with what we're doing because it's so random how people decide that they want their art. But what I'm going to do is I do like them. So I am going to send the pictures to a friend of mine in San Francisco.
I didn't understand his reasoning for passing on it. It made no sense to me as a viewer.
Right.
What was it? I'm trying to find it in my notes because I felt
he said something about like it won't sell well to pair with a backsplash.
Oh yeah, like it maybe it wasn't like commercial.
Was he going to be mass producing? So I guess that wasn't clear as to exactly what he does.
Yeah, like it wasn't his. He was selling more commercial art, and I think he felt like hers was more like a specific. Fit into like a specific genre.
It sort of flies in the face of the note he gave her at the beginning of the movie, though, that her stuff wasn't personal enough.
Yeah, but he seemed to like this stuff a little bit more, and he knew like where this would fit. I don't want to speak for him, but I'm interpreting.
So he was gonna. That's why he was like, I'm gonna pass these on to my friends in San Francisco.
Yeah. Kurt, you shouldn't speak on his behalf.
What?
You should speak for him. Speak for him.
Well, you're damn right I should.
So then they go to the city council meeting.
Yeah, they dug up a bunch of dirt. What are they going through this? They were going through their mail. They were like doing that thing where they're taking a tea kettle. Yeah, like one of her tea kettles, and they were like, steaming open their mail and finding shit out.
I was all for this.
Old school.
I was all for this.
They should have shown it.
Snooping.
They should have shown some of the snooping where Theo found this info. Because Theo's the one that got the dirt.
Like there's medical alert things when you see someone outside, they were outside their window.
When she talked about the one guy's daughter and where she went to middle school, he wasn't even slightly creeped out that she knew that.
No, that means I taught them well. I taught these people how to snoop well.
I don't know, man.
Well, it worked because then she was like, "You should bring your mom to the community center too. Your mom's like she knew dirt about his mother."
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Would you like her social security number? We have that for you.
Yeah.
Bring your mom and that bank account she has where she has X amount of dollars. Oh.
So then
Jeez.
her mom's cousin called. So that was happy.
It went well.
That went well. And then we go to the community center. And we find out that T's art is going to a gallery. So his friend from San Francisco is getting all of T's art, and it's going to a gallery.
An expensive city, but a beautiful city.
We jumped ahead just a little bit to my favorite. No, just my favorite moment in the movie. It made me laugh so hard. Right as T and the mom are about to go to the community center for the open house. They're at the store, and Theo's there, and right as they're about to leave, the mom gets the call from the cousin.
Where did Les go? He just disappeared.
Oh, you're the host now, Kurt. You're in charge.
I am?
Yeah.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hope it's still recording.
We're gonna build a fort. Well, I thought it was Les's Zoom meeting. No, it looks like it is still recording. Oh, we got to keep the show moving. This is like live television now. All right. Okay, where are we?
So I was talking about the
okay.
I'll tell you, and then I'll have to recap it when Les comes on. But the grandmother gets the call, or the mom gets the call from the cousin, and she's like, obviously, it's a beautiful moment, and she's in tears. It's a big moment, and T just gets the fuck out of there to go to the center. Just leaves her mom there.
Oh yeah. Well, where did she leave her in the store? Right?
She left her at the store, but it was like they were getting ready to leave together. She could have waited 5 minutes for mom to be like, "Hey, got to wrap up this call and call you back."
Nah, she had no patience.
No.
That was kind of rude. I didn't even notice that. So where'd Les go? Was there an emergency? Am I doing something?
Texting. I don't know. I'll find out.
Let me find out. Did you find out?
I just texted him. We'll see.
Let's see. All right. Well, we're broadcasting. Let's see.
Maybe he's in a fight with the mom now too. So it's going to be many, many years before they talk.
Oh. He's in a fight with the mom. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, good. Well,
he's back to the host. Les, you're muted.
Les, and this is all part of the show. This is like part of the YouTube thing behind the scenes.
Hi.
Just stay with us. Stay with us. All right.
We'll need to see if you're still recording that entire time.
Oh.
I think.
Are we?
I think
so. I believe so. It says right up here, record. Well, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So what I was saying was the funny moment is the mom gets that phone call right as they're going to the center. She gets the call from her cousin and is like, tearing up about it. And T just immediately leaves her. Just leaves her there at the shop. I just thought it was so funny. She didn't even hesitate. She's like, all right, go.
She's on your own.
I got a man waiting for me. I gotta go.
She's like, get a ride from your cousin.
Mm-hmm. Right. So then they go to the community center, and so she gets her stuff goes to an art gallery. And then they save the community center, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, all the council people came.
Right.
And they managed to fill all of the classes before they got word that the community center was going to stay open, that was originally supposed to close after this open house.
No, I can't even follow that.
Yeah, it made no sense.
Who's teaching these classes? Do they have people to teach them? She's going to teach them all?
No, she's teaching some. She's teaching the pottery classes.
Liz. I'm sure there'll be like a book club. And Liz
will teach you how to fail at business.
The lady with the books will teach you how to read.
Mm-hmm.
She'll teach you how to read?
Or she'll have a book club.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the place is saved.
Sounds like work. Yeah, they do okay. And then they have the middle school dance.
Yeah.
So they get her ready. Oh, you skipped over the part where the mother of the little girl, like the guy's ex-wife,
that's right.
She talks to T in the store. And she's like, "Hey, I'm cool. I know you're with my ex-husband, but I'm okay with everything."
Because she's probably like, "I'm well rid of him. You take it."
And then she claws her eyes out. Yeah, they were understanding.
She wants to watch them go at it.
Right. Well, there you go.
And I think I think T has kind of that streak, and so does Will, because they're dancing in the pottery studio during the school dance. And they hear a slow song, and they decide that they're going to go watch the girl slow dancing with a boy.
And then T's like, and she says, "And that's the T." And that was the end.
Is that what she said?
No, but that's what they say on RuPaul. When something ends, they go, "And that's the T."
Oh, she should have said that. Okay.
She should have. And that was it. But I actually liked this movie. This movie was not annoying.
I agree. There was some logic that could have easily been fixed with like one more pass of the script, but I enjoyed it.
But now I want to see some bunkers. Okay. I want to see some bunkers. I want to see some
bunkers.
Some bunkers, psycho person killing people.
I feel like based on the past few Lifetime movies we watched, they seem to be moving away from it being as over the top as it used to be. Is that my imagination?
No. It's more ripped from the headline.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's like that, it's not as much fun, yeah.
So I'm going to look for a bonkers one. I think the bonker ones are moving to Lifetime Movie Network.
And that's fine.
And then the Lifetime ones are like the ripped from the headlines girls. Because the rip from the headlines aren't so fun because it's like, oh, this is based on a real story. That kind of takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, we don't want to laugh at real people.
I want bonkers like, the ceiling fan's going to fall on the kid's head.
Yeah, that was fun.
Do you miss that?
Or the mother, the mother's like chained in the basement and she's forced to like express her breast milk and put it in a refrigerator. Movies like that.
Was that one we saw?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That sounds familiar, yeah.
Yes, because the woman was pretending that she had a baby, but actually she had the mother chained in the basement, and she was putting all of her breast milk in a refrigerator.
I don't remember that. That sounds arduous.
We've seen it.
That sounds industrious.
Or a realtor who's like, "You're my competition. Instead of outselling you, I'll just kill you or chain you in the basement."
That sounds familiar, but I think I've actually seen that happen.
Well, that's right. You were in the realty business.
Yeah, and that happened. Yeah, like every day. And the baby formula thing was happening in the real estate industry too, like in the the attics and stuff of the houses.
And you would think that this would be my last day of podcasting, but I'm going to record a podcast tomorrow. With our friend Jason Dubray.
What are you watching now, or what have you watched?
6 Barbara Streisand movies, and it's going to be a Barbara Streisand episode.
6 movies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All of them are rewatches except for one that I've never seen.
And you said you have done the rewatches.
Yes, I have. Kurt Fitzpatrick. Some of those movies I've actually seen like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
One of the movies, The Way We Were, I've been watching yearly since I was 16 years old.
I've never seen it.
Well,
what are the other ones that you're going
to hear about it?
Which movies are you going to watch?
Nuts. The Way We Were.
Nope. That's it.
Meet the Fockers.
Nope.
I've seen that one.
Meet the Fockers is going to be interesting because this is going to be a movie that the other movies all are movies that Barbra Streisand has carried. But that's going to be interesting because Barbra Streisand's part of an ensemble.
It's like 3 or 4. So what are the other ones?
I have the list here.
Okay.
Hold on. So we are watching Meet the Fockers. We are Prince of Tides.
I've seen that one.
Funny Girl.
No, never saw that.
The Way We Were.
Nope.
A Star Is Born.
Nope.
I was born on a back street. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
But that sounds like a wonderful list of movies.
You mentioned that you've never seen Meet the Fockers, Les?
Yes.
Had you seen Meet the Parents?
Meet the Fockers. I've never seen Meet the Parents.
Did you understand what was going on in Meet the Fockers without having seen Meet the Parents? Because Meet the Parents is a very funny movie.
Yes. Little sister, little brother.
You ever hear my story about Meet the Parents?
From A Star Is Born.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Did you ever hear my story about Meet the Parents?
What?
No, I'll tell you it off the air.
Okay.
Yeah. And maybe I'll tell it on air
Motherfucker.
someday. I think I did tell it on another podcast once.
I liked Motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Little sister. If you want to find me, you can find me on my website, leskirkendallbarrett.com, or you can find me on Instagram at leskirkendallbarrett. Jason.
As you know, we are a Lifetime of Hallmark podcast, and we would love for you if you would subscribe to us wherever you listen to your podcast and helps more people find the show. Give us a 5-star rating. You can find us all on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Lifetime of Hallmark podcast. You can find us on TikTok at Lifetime of Hallmark Pod and on Bluesky at Lifetime of Hallmark. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Big Shot Jason. Kurt.
Okay, so I'm also on the Shelf Shedding Movie Podcast with Jason DeBray. You can listen to our Oscar podcast, and that's and some of our previous shows, and that's it for that.
Did it get heated?
Maybe. I know we do have some.
Oh, that's right, because Timothée
yeah.
Chalamet.
Yeah, there's some disagreements in there. I know, but anyway,
I need to look because I was listening to a couple just to get the feel of it. So maybe I will listen to one of your episodes.
Ooh, okay.
Kurt.
All right.
Anyway, like a rose.
You know what's the end?
Sued into oblivion.
All right. which I appreciate. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I gotta go because I gotta watch the main event. See you next week. The main event. Bye.
Bye.